Yeah. Hi everybody, and I'm Mr. Doobster69. It's my first time on YouTube, so please bear with me because I'm quite a little bit nervous. And I thought, well, let's start trying to do some blogging. I'm a massive YouTube fan. I like watching certain people on YouTube about certain topics they like to talk about. If that's to do with movies, programs, video games, all the stuff and interests what interests me. And so I thought, well, if some of them can kind of go into their aspects of movies and programs and video games they like or dislike, then I shall give it a go myself. So like I say, please bear with me because I'm quite nervous. And today's topic for me is going to be my favourite Christmas movies. Certain movies I like to watch through the week or on the big day. Certainly, a certain couple of movies I like to watch on Christmas Eve, where I kind of get into that nice warm Christmas spirit, even though I'm always excited anyway because I'm just a big kid. And certain movies what you want probably like to watch, with certain movies like you want to get you into that lovely Christmas spirit. So my first movie, and these are just 5 movies I like to watch, and there's plenty of movies out there, and I'm sure which is your favourites, and I've got tons of favourites, but this is just a small few which I had on the shelf. So one of the first movies is Santa Claus, the movie. Quite an old movie. I think I was about 6 or 7 when I first watched this, so it's kind of close to my heart because it's probably one of the first Christmas movies I've watched. All-time classic. I'm not going to get into any spoilers about the movies, which I have got, just in case some person out there hasn't watched it. I can't see why not, because I say these are quite old and vintage movies. But this one, like I say, is close to my heart because it's one of the first ones I kind of remember being a child. And yeah, I like to watch this one. Come up towards Christmas. It's about the big guy, how he comes, Santa Claus, and it kind of goes through the years and it goes into present day and kind of aspects what goes on to present day. You got Dudley Moore in this movie. You might know his name from Arthur and Arthur on the Rocks and what classic movies they are. And yeah, good movie to watch towards Christmas or any other time in that December period. Great movie, and it's a good one to get into that. Great one for kids. Obviously, all Christmas movies for kids anyway. But yeah, great all-time classic. Great movie. And then the next one, Fred Claus. This one is a little bit of a spin on your usual Christmas movie because you always find out it's usually about the big guy, Mr. Santa Claus, but in this case, it's about his older brother, Fred Claus, and it's a nice little different take on your traditional Christmas movie because it's more about Fred than it is about Santa, even though it's really kind of about the both of them, but it's more about him, and it's a really good movie. It's funny, it's enlightening, kind of like I say, it's funny. It is a funny movie. Make me chuckle quite a few times in the movie, but also it kind of makes me kind of have a little choke some in the movie as well as if certain aspects in the movie kind of gets you just there a little wee bit in the heart, and it's yeah, good movie, very good to watch, and then the one will get you in that nice Christmas spirit. And the next Christmas movie, do I need any? Do I need to say any more really than National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Chevy Chase at his best. National Lampoon's, come on, it's there, ain't it? Obviously, I'm not going to get into any spoilers again, but about Chevy Chase, this character here, and his family spending Christmas. And it's a funny movie. I watched it the other night and I was in tears again. Funny, great Christmas movie. Gets you in that Christmas spirit again. Really heartwarming movie, but really funny. And if you haven't seen it, I can't see why not. But classic, classic, classic. Now the next one, you might not have seen it anywhere, I'm sure a lot of people may have seen it, may not. It is an old movie, but I love watching it. I watch it Christmas Eve, this one and the next one, which I'm going to show. But you might not have seen it, but it's Scrooge, and it just tells you obviously the old story of Scrooge about Scrooge, Jacob Marley, Tiny Tim, and obviously the three ghosts. But it's a great musical. As I say, it's a musical. Some great music in it. Kind of gets you stuck in your head, and you can't help but singing them through the day. And yeah, it's a great Christmas movie. And I always watch this at Christmas Eve. This and another one. You can't go wrong with a Scrooge movie. That and a couple of mince pies and a brandy or a vodka or your little bit of a tipple. What I like to do on Christmas Eve. Yeah, great Christmas movie again. And then another great Christmas movie I love to watch Christmas Eve, and I would say it's one of my all-time favourites. I absolutely love it, and I have to watch this regardless what anything else is on Christmas Eve. I sit down, watch it, do nothing. Muppets Christmas Carol. Love it, love it, love it. And it's a bit sad. Well, I say sad, but it is an all-time classic. It is an absolute classic. It's a vintage. I'll never get stopped bored watching it. I always have what I say Christmas Eve with that one. Kind of get you in the mood for the next day, which is 25th. You've got obviously Kermit the Frog. You've got what's his name? I can't remember his bloody name. What's his name? Excuse me, I can't see his name. Michael Caine. You've got Michael Caine in there. I can't see his name. I can't remember his name. I've got a mind like Swiss cheese sometimes, and names are not very good for me. But yeah, you got Michael Caine in there. All the classics: Kermit, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, Rizzo the Rat, Fuzzy Bear. Brilliant, brilliant movie. Great music. And I must say, I love watching it at Christmas. So there are my few Christmas movies I like to watch. There's plenty of classics out there again. Like you might not even think it's a Christmas classic, but I love watching the Gremlins 1, through Christmas. Obviously, Home Alone 1 and 2, another great few classics. Have you got any other classics that spring to mind and I might have forgot about? Or if they're your classics and certain movies you like to watch or to get into that Christmas spirit, please put in description down below. And if you like my video, put a thumbs up. If you don't, put a thumbs down. But regardless, I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Have a great day and thank you for watching. Bye bye.